Welcome back to Top Tuesdays, the weekly list where I go through my top 5 Pokemon of each type, and then there's some various other top 5s mixed in there. So today I'm tackling the coldest of all the types, Ice types, which is super chill. But Legendary Ice types aren't so much. So Articuno, you're cool, but get out. Kyurem, I don't really like you. You can go further out. And Regice, go even further out. Because the rules for this list and every other Pokemon list I do is no legendaries unless it's a legendary list and no repeated Pokemon or lines. So this is just my opinion, so please be gentle. Let's kick things off with number 5, which is the Impish Dark Ice type Sneasel. I can't really explain why I like it. Its design is menacing, and I used its evolution in battle a few times, which it didn't disappoint. And it looks like a thing. Number 4 is a cute little seal from Gen 3. Normally I don't like the ice-water combination, because it just sort of constantly lets me down. But there's something about Speel that I just like. He's a cute little ball of blubber, and I could go on and on about Seal. No, I can't. I misspoke. I feel bad about that. I meant to say Speel. But I think Josh Peck said it best whilst working on Drake and Josh.
It's spherical! Spherical!
Number 3 is Santa's flying helper Delibird. Its design is neato. Its typing is fairly uncommon, and but those aren't the main reasons it's my number 3. The reason it's my number 3 is because its unique move in Present. Other Pokemon can get it, but it's Delibird's move. But the reason I love Present is because I was going through Ice Path as a dumb kid, having a hard time with it, and then I ran into a Delibird. The first Delibird I have ever ran into, and it healed up my Pokemon, and I was like, thank you. And then I ran into another, and it did massive damage. So ever since then, I looked at Delibird like a gamble. Number 2 is Beartic. I just dig the bear Pokemon. I just think their base forms are all adorable in their own ways, and their evolutions are menacing. And that's how I feel Pokemon should be. Adorable base form and menacing final form. Middle forms can be somewhere in the between, I guess. And Beartic fits the bear trope really well as being an ice type. Its stats aren't the best, but they're usable, especially with its move pool and such. And that's all I've got to say about it, but except its crotch fur is a bit of a turnoff, but it's still awesome. Honestly, I think they got rid of the crotch fur in later versions. Not positive, though. Don't quote me on that. So now, moving on to number 1. Let's kick it. Vanilla Lux, baby. Da 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 da. Lux, baby. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Conkles is back with a brand new edition. Something appeals to me tightly. Here I am fighting with my ice cream. How can I say this? I don't know. Will it ever stop? I hope so. But I'm sorry, I had to make the vanilla ice reference, cause it's vanilla ice. It practically wraps itself. Yes, it wraps itself up in a nice little package and delivers it to me, probably via Delibird. But it's just, I'm a sucker for derpy Pokemon. Because I just think they're the best. Because it's someone looking at Pokemon, and it's a fantasy world. So it's not even that it's it's a great Pokemon stats-wise, and it can explode for whatever reason. But it looks like they're still having fun with the series. Also, it's one of the few Pokemon not made by Ken Sugimori, I believe. But it's one of the few Pokemon made by a non-Japanese person. Honestly, and it's just a treat. No pun intended. So, I've been Conkles to the Max. This has been my top 5 ice types. Come back next week when I deal with the original OG type. It doesn't like fairies. And it doesn't like ice types. In fact, it doesn't even like itself. But it'll be next week. So tune back in then. And I had a lot of fun making this list. I hope you had a lot of fun watching it. So, goodbye. I bowed behind my screen. And share it with your friends if you really enjoyed it. Welcome back to Top Tuesdays, the weekly list where I go through my top 5 Pokemon of each type, and then there's some various other top 5s mixed in there. So today I'm tackling the coldest of all the types, Ice types, which is super chill. But Legendary Ice types aren't so much. So, Articuno, you're cool, but